Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jay, and if you are a new subscriber, do well to subscribe, and if you're already an existing subscriber, then welcome back. Excited to just you guys what's happened. I broke my stand, so this video might be a bit shaky today. It might not be so stable, but then let's get on to the video. Yes, I posted a video on Instagram and TikTok about the whole Beijing Spring Festival that happened in Nigeria. I know maybe a lot of you guys are coming from like links I posted on those apps or accounts, but then yes, we're just going to break it down to 3 steps. So how I found out about the whole thing, and then the process I went through, and then the D-Day. So how I found out about the event. Normally I do like K-pop dances, like Korean based. So I mostly go to the Korean Cultural Center, and I have a lot of friends there that also do like content creating on like cultural exchanges of different countries, Korean, Philippines, Japan, a lot. Late last year, I spoke to some of my friends that mostly did performances at the Chinese Cultural Center, because I haven't actually tried anything there Chinese based. So I was like, I'd like to be interested in their activities, because most times when I try to go for the activities, my schedule doesn't like match up, or I might be busy the day they have events, so I kind of like always miss. So I'm like, yo, you guys should be inviting me and just be letting me know whenever they have events, so I could come. They're like, oh, cool. They actually have. Then that was when they told me that they actually have an event in January this year. That was last year they told me. And then they were like, oh sure, would I like to come for it? I was like, yeah, amazing, finally an opportunity. So they told me that they had a performance and I could learn the dance if I wanted to, even though I wasn't going to be among them to perform. But I was like, cool. I haven't actually done any Chinese traditional dances before. I tried the Korean traditional dance last year too, during a competition we had, I think around September. So that was my first time to. So I was like, let's try Chinese one and see how it will go. He was like, okay. He would teach me, but then we didn't have enough time, so he sent me the video, and then I could be learning over like the holidays, pending when we come, and then we learn in person. So I went home watching the videos. The dance was so technical because they had to use a fan, because we're using the fan to dance. And I didn't know how they open and close it, because I haven't done any fan dances before. Like, I was new to this thing, So I was like, you know what? Let us just leave this. Let's learn the part. So what I learned was kind of like the movements, and then just parts of the dance without the fan movements, if you get what I'm trying to say. So when I got back, we had rehearsals, and it wasn't still sure that I was going to perform. Then it's just good to learn it. You don't know where you might be needed. Learning, I went for rehearsals. Then he was like, cool. I think 2 people weren't available, so he was like, oh sure, I might have to perform. I was like, yeah. That was how I got into the whole thing, and then I was learning. Now the process, I think it took us a week to learn it. Like, it's crazy. Some of the other guys had already learned it before, but it was a long time, so they had to like refresh the whole dance, like know their left and right, and then the movement. So but we were 2 girls. Yes, the other girl, Winnie, shout out to Winnie, she also learned the full choreography for the whole Chinese dance, but then we needed a drummer. So she was like, oh cool, let her learn that part. And then the drummer was actually supposed to be a guy, but then somehow they wanted him to dance, so it just ended that way. And Winnie was drumming, and it was so cool because she was girl power. It was giving girl power vibes. Still learning the whole dance with Winnie and everyone. Winnie ended up like drumming, and then I had to dance. I was the only girl, but I was not still oppressed. It was fun. I was really a girl that danced. There were 3 guys. We were 4, right? No. Oh, there were 4 guys. We were 5. 4 guys and then just me. So yes, I was looking giving my own girl power. It took me a week, I'd say almost 2 weeks, and then because like we had 1 week, and then the next weekend was the performance, so it was kind of like 2 weeks. And it's not like every day we're going to rehearse. I think 3 times a week. But then yeah, I tried my best. Oh my god! At some point, it was very frustrating because like, what type of stressful dance is this? The dance is so fun, no? Like it's very fun. Like a lot of people told me that it was fun to watch too. It was fun, but if you see some kind of those moves, like what is unnecessary culture but stuff. So the D-Day finally came, and then before, let me say a day before the D-Day, so the guys have had other performances, like other events that they performed at, like at the Chinese Cultural Center, that same dance. So just like telling Winnie and I how the whole thing goes, you have a lot of people wanted to like take pictures with them, and like it would be like you're wearing the costume and then you're just standing like a model ready for people to take pictures. Those mascots, what they call them, forgotten. If that is it, but that's how we're going to be like okay. That was exactly what happened when we like wore the outfits. They gave us like there's where during the event, and the event was actually a VIP event, so not just anyone could come. All of the people that are shouting at me, you don't invite me, it's not my fault. So I didn't even actually know at first. I invited like 2 of my friends because they were around, and then they were like, nothing to do on a Saturday, let me just follow me. I was like, hey, we should come, follow me. So I had to like talk to an official and like, oh, this is my first time here, and I was performing, so I didn't know it was a VIP event, so they let them. So the whole thing is performers had their own canopy stand, so that's where we were. So that's why we got to have a lot of conversations with the other Chinese performers, and which was really, really cool. Our YouTube channel. But then we sat with them, and all they're just so cool. They're like, hi. The clothes suit us. We're like, thank you guys, to look so pretty. So we just kept talking, interacting. I think the other guys mostly they were there for martial arts. So we just had conversations, took videos, took pictures. So I spoke to some of like the Chinese people. They're really excited because I feel like this was like their first time coming to Africa and then Nigeria. So like we're just like the first set of like foreign friends. We're like, oh my god, nice to meet you, you're all back. It was such a cute and very fun interaction. When they performed, we like, nice job you guys. We also performed. We're like, whoa. So our performance was the closing event performance. So people kept seeing us in the outfit. They're like, these people want to dance, people never dance, never dance. We're like, calm down, you are closing the event. I don't know why they did that, but I thought I'd be nervous all the way. I was actually calm till when the moment came. They're like, hey, you guys are going after these people. You know that moment where you guys have to stay close to the stage. I said, what is this panic? Jesus, save your daughter. Because I just shrugged it off like, Abba performer, why you get the panic? Like, so I just had like one confidence from the Holy Spirit. People should thank God for my life, because it wasn't me, guys. Even though I made a lot of mistakes, it didn't show to you guys that were watching. It's just read the dancers. They're not a mistake. Everyone kept saying, wow, it's so cute, I love it. Like, I don't even really know much about Chinese culture, but I really love the performance. I was like, thank you, Jesus, for blinding their eyes. Because bam. But then it was so much fun. We performed, we had fun. Like, I really had fun. I didn't expect to have that much fun. And then I tried different Chinese food, even though I didn't want to know what I ate. So I tried a lot of things, because we got like coupon tickets, and then you could pick anything you wanted. So that was the whole thing. I think after the event, then they interviewed us for the whole, maybe their own Chinese content, their Chinese channels. So they interviewed us, asked us questions, how long we did this for, our rehearsal process, what celebrates their new year. We said Happy New Year in Chinese. Xin Kuala. I think that's it. Guys, it was a very amazing event. Like, I was so honored to be part of it, because it was the first time it was actually done in Nigeria. I was like, record-breaking things. People should not play with me. We started talking. They're like, the dancers are actually from like a student's academy. Let me just give an example. Let's say in the university now, theater art students, dance group here. So they just travel them over to do the performance, and they were really good. Oh my god, their flexibility. Bro. If you see the way one was bending, I say if I bend like that, that's where I'll remain. Even will go like that. They were so flexible, which I really admire because I'm a very stiff girl. I need help, you guys. I wanted to start a routine of like stretching, but it's to work. It's to work. So the whole experience was fun. I really love to do more. This is my story time session that I'm doing. I'm so tired. But then guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. This is another episode of my ranting sessions. It was so much fun to just be part of that whole event, and I really look forward to more. You guys should look forward to more, to pray for me that I'll have more, so that come and just inside. Thank you guys for sticking to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also comment any part you're confused in. I'll clear you guys up maybe on a short video, any part I didn't include. But then thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I saw some fine boys. I say, I know they go my house again. I ain't going home, guys. Like, there's so many good looking people. Like, I was like, oh my goodness. Am I in a C-drama? Oh my gosh. What is happening? So the part where he said we were going to be like celebrities now started to happen. Like, everyone was like, oh, I want to take pictures with you. Oh my god. And the Chinese performers were like, they like my hair. My hair is so pretty. I said, this old hair that I wanted to even lose. I went with old hair. Anyways, you guys will not relate because it's not people's normal hairstyle. It's people's normal hairstyle. People know that this hairstyle. So we just kept taking pictures of people. Maybe if we just, if you're just taking with like a set of people and that people, we just see, it was almost like a line. Another set of people be like, oh my god, I want to take pictures of you guys. Oh, so I was like, almost everybody's phone. It felt so cool. I was like, oh my god, paparazzi rehearsals, like, don't play. There was a part that it was kind of like pictures towards the end. So we just stood on stage, and then there were like lots of cameras, like in our front, like lots of cameras were taking pictures at the same time. I was feeling like one young at this point. I'm like, oh my gosh. The feeling is so nice. I can relate to K-pop idols now that I used to fight for center position. Y'all, I can relate because I was fighting. So all of them were lined up, they're taking pictures. I was like, oh my god, pretty areas. Hi, celeb. And I tell you, I kid you not, when I say it was a paparazzi rehearsal, I was like, God was like, my child, I'm preparing you for fame. Practice with this man's face. I kept smiling the whole time. It was such a good feeling. People shall not turn to celebrity. I think I should think twice on the whole career thing. I could just go into like acting or something. So they're like, oh my god, are you the actress? I'm like, yeah, it's me. You want to take a picture? You want an autograph? I'm practicing my autograph.